Good morning, another exciting day, another big day. Today we are crossing the border into Europe. Up there we have the Mara Sea. We will go south around it into Greece, and then we have 500 kilometers to where we want to go today.
We have been away for a long time, so we were both excited to get back and find out if Europe truly is as special as many people, including ourselves, believe it is. And now there's only a couple of hours until we reach the border, and I think we both had the feeling of coming home, even though we still had a couple of weeks of riding before reaching Denmark. So we were both, to say the least, very excited to hit the road this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, so far super boring, a highway through a landscape which could have been Denmark. A small glimpse of the sea, but very, very quick. Now we are in some small city and we are wondering when will the border come. Let's see when it's there. We will cross some bridge over the sea just before the border, so that's what we're looking forward to.
What I think is the most incredible about Europe is the diversity. You can travel just a few hundred kilometers and be in a completely different culture. And our first stop is the birthplace of democracy. A lot of super boring math, Western philosophy, and the Olympic Games. We're going to the beautiful Greece.
There's the bridge. Beautiful.
Our journey has taken us through breathtaking places and amazing cultures, completely different from what we are used to in Europe. Places like the green forest and jungles of Eastern Asia, the majestic mountains of Himalaya and Tibet, the green valleys of Central Asia, hot deserts, and more ancient cities than I can remember. From Greece to Denmark is our final stretch on this journey, and now the question is, can Europe still impress us?
Next stop, Europe. Yeah, so we are actually crossing kind of our home border in 60 kilometers, because Europe and the EU is one big thing and Greece is the main border. And we have the sea straight ahead. Beautiful. I think we are here. This could look like some border thing. Oh yeah, first we have to exit Turkey, of course. If they are as strict as they were when we entered Turkey, it might take some time. Alright then, this way. Should I wait or go? Oh, alright, okay. So this is what looks like passport check to get out of Turkey. Then we think there's some customs declaration somewhere after this. Otherwise it's too easy. Alright, so this was customs clearance. Easy! 2 windows, 1 for passport, 1 for customs. Oh, wait, I need my glove. So now we go and try to enter Greece. Hello. That was the fastest exit of a country we have had so far. And a little in between countries land here. No man's land. And some more guys with guns. Thank you. Hello, Greece. Yeah, so Morten actually lost his number plate in the desert in Turkmenistan. That's why he have a paper number plate laminated, glued onto a chopping board from a kitchen. Now we are at the official border to enter EU. Let's see when they stop us next time. Hopefully not. Because we are in EU now on EU registered bikes, EU number plates, at least one of us. Alright. Hello, Greece. Yeah, so it was really easy to get out of Turkey and into EU. Very nice. Unexpected, I don't know. We have 200 kilometers to go. Coming through a small national park here. Looks beautiful. Beautiful with the mountains. It's a very nice ride, this. Just on a small main road here through Greece. Beautiful. Temperature is 36 degrees, so it's a little hot, but we survive. We are going to Kavala. More toll roads, more toll roads. This is the third time we are paying. There it is, the Kavala city. Looks beautiful. I'm not sure if you could see it, but it looked beautiful. Like classic European city on a mountain. Looks very nice. Hey, this is nice, beautiful, look!
As I took in the view of the blue sea and the city creeping up the cliffs, I couldn't help but think of all our other motorcycle trips to Southern Europe. It was just as impressive and beautiful as it has always been. And now there was only a few kilometers left before we could finally set our foot down in beautiful Greece in Europe.
First, we need to find a hotel. Yes, so we found a hotel. The only hotel which had 2 single beds in 1 room. Now we are on our way to get some gyros before dinner. Beautiful place. It's very Greek, very nice. Yeah, after gyros we're going to do some exploring. There is an old aqueduct over there. Looks nice. Yeah, so this is the aqueduct behind us here. This looks nice. It was used to transport water from over there into here for Turkey's hammam bath. Yeah, water construction only for that. Cool. These local streets are really steep. Alright, and then 30 degrees heat. Yeah, it's wild. It's cool, it's fun. We are now on the way to the fortress. And why did they always put the fortress where it's highest up? Because it's really hard to get there. Super annoying. Whew. Afternoon climb after a big gyros. Yeah, so we are just exploring the very steep and narrow streets here in the old part of Kavala. It's fun. It's a little hard, it's rough, exhausting. Yeah, but it's fun. Yep, we are getting close to the fortress. We can see the wall.
After climbing up to the fortress, which Morten didn't find all that impressive, we quickly agreed that this city is beautiful and something familiar we haven't seen in a while. Thankfully, we have a couple of more days in Greece before we head north along the Adriatic Sea, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Now we are at the watchtower. Nice. Over there we have...
Who cares about the direction anyway?
Over there we have Turkey. So in the old times they have been standing here, watching who were entering and exiting the Black Sea. Ah, nice.
In 1185 the city was burned down by the Normans. Then they spent a couple of 100 years rebuilding it just for it to be destroyed again by the Turks in 1387. In 1425 the Venetians almost defeated the Ottomans, the Turks, but the Turkish reinforcements arrived just in time and the city stayed under Ottoman control. In 1530 they built the famous aqueduct to supply the city and the hammam bath with water. Finally, after the Greek Revolution starting in 1821, Kavala was freed from Ottoman rule and became part of Greece again.
Yeah, so this one especially is the most narrow staircase I have ever been in. It's so narrow. So I don't know how a warrior should get up here with his armor and stuff. But maybe the outpost was only for those who were watching.
It would make sense to put archers and stuff up here, right? Oh, up to. Woo! And we out! Woo. Yeah, so these cliffside cities like this one with a fortress like this is really a European thing. It's everywhere in Europe. And it's really nice to be back in this kind of thing. What are you doing?
Just standing, wondering why you're here.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's nice to be back. It is very nice to be back in Europe.
I think it's a small castle. Why is it so small?
It is a very small fortress or castle.
Yeah, it was a fortress, that's right.
I don't know. Maybe it's not everything. Or
No, it could be some of it has demolished over the years.
I think we can agree that I was just as impressed and blown away by Greece as I expected this morning. Even though we have been through some of the most beautiful places on earth, and this was even just our first day in Europe after 20,000 kilometers on the road. What an amazing feeling to be back. A small beer while preparing for the day tomorrow, where we have more of beautiful Greece waiting, before we head north along the sea. Make sure to follow us on our final stretch from the beautiful south of Europe to Denmark in Scandinavia.